Alright, I just want to start off with we're still getting gooey with it.
And it's just a little
Now I
random
gotta find
video
the clips.
showing that Viscous is still pretty good.
Still getting gooey with it.
I have enough arrows for all of you.
Yeah, we still getting gooey with it. I'm getting real gooey with it. Yeah, I'm getting gooey with it. Anyways, Viscous. I haven't been playing him as much until recently, until the last patch, because I think they actually buffed melee overall, because they changed the item, the melee charge, and it's a pretty substantial buff to mainly his farming, because you're not gonna hit that many heavy melee charges. I mean, early on you get a goo ball out, you stun someone, then you heavy melee them, so you know that's nice. But it's really, the reload is so nice for farming. You know, pew 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 pew, heavy melee, bunch of damage, pew 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 pew. It's great. I think I found out a way to get rid of this. I bound it to a button, I swear. I pressed it, I don't know what button I pressed. Oh, M. Okay, there we go. Now we can watch the replays without
Viscous,
Without,
your power will match your ambition.
the UI, but this is a replay, I promise. I don't know why the camera's a bit off, but new minimap changes. I dig it. I don't think I'm gonna edit this too much. So this is gonna be a VOD review for me. Or against a Twitch guy. My laning phase is kind of goofy. I just have not been playing as much. Honestly speaking, I know you should just be focusing like the healing minion early on, and then trying to get into more melees. But yeah, I don't know. I've not been taking the game super seriously since the Deadlock tracking websites have gotten down. I kind of forgot that there's MMR. Only time I remember is when I try and play with my friends, and then it says I'm higher than them. I'm like, yeah, easy flex. But I should stop canceling my reload so much.
I'm not sure how this works, but I'm glad that it does.
Maybe I should prioritize the souls there? I don't really know. This right click does feel pretty good, but I will say, after the puddle punch nerfs, holy, it feels... I don't know why he paused. After the puddle punch nerfs, it was ridiculous before. It definitely needed to get nerfed. The range was just like absurd. You couldn't like lane against it, but it felt so good. And every time I try and use it now, I'm like used to having 20 more range, which is a crazy amount. Even if like maxed out extended range on it, it doesn't match it. I don't know if that's true actually, but it feels like that. Walking around lane, I wanted to get up to 1,000 before going shopping. I was like, wait, I should have got. Yeah, pretty sloppy lane overall though, I will say. Not clean. Just poking this guy a bunch. It is a haze, and they're just focusing on farm. Like, what items do they have? Can I not see? I can't. Yeah, he's going on Anvil Scavenger. I still haven't bought anything. I'm kind of clowning. Should definitely spend your money ASAP. Maybe a headshot booster or something if you're like dominating a lane like this. I wouldn't normally suggest that on this character. High velocity is fine, especially since I should mess around with high velocity more. Because I do end up maxing HP on this character because you get 70% spirit resist and bullet resist when you're ulting. And with the ult buffs, I'm mainly focusing around that anyways. Can I skip forward? Okay, I don't know how long this pause is. Just speed it up. Watch him walk. Yeah, give it a good old question mark. Oh, that's too fast for me. But yeah, we're just going dead even in lane. Nothing. I did some poke early on. This guy's getting his damage back up now though. Being under tower is rough. The minions kind of just aggro on you. There's not as much cover as like I want there to be. I should just hug the left. Restorative shot, great item to get now. Holy, this item feels so good. Maybe this is what won me the lane, just restorative shot.
Truly miraculous
This guy not denying, and yeah. Yeah, we still goofing. Still goofing about. See, like, whatever character can just hit you without line of sight into their tower. Like, that's crazy. Oh, there's a way to hit all three of these. I forget how, though. Yeah, this is sloppy. I could have killed this in, like, 5 more seconds. I should check that out. But, yeah, we getting goopy with it. Let me pause. I'm okay. Just for ease of use. But yeah, we got a kill, and I don't know what happened, but we're just up 1k now. And this guy's trying to trade with me. We got both the melee buffs, so you can hit one of these. It does a lot of damage, but then it goes on cooldown. It doesn't show right here, but I think it's like 8 seconds or something. Yeah, 8-second cooldown. And melee lifesteal doesn't have a cooldown? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So, but if you just remember that has a cooldown and you constantly apply Spirit Strike early on, it's still super duper strong. Your melee normally does like 70 damage, and this adds 50 to it. And if you hit them with spirit damage after, they take more spirit damage. So, it's great. I think it's like a must-buy. There's other ways you can play this character. You can go spirit damage, you can go gun if you want to troll, in my opinion. I don't know why you'd ever play gun on this character unless like your team needs it. And then you should have, you know, because there's not drafting in this game, but you know, why would you pick this character instead if your team needs a gun character? He has some utility, but there's just better gun characters. Anyways, I don't think I need to argue that. You can play whatever in this game. It is like Dota. Like you can go physical anyone. You know, that's the beauty of that game. But with all the gun nerfs and his alt fire being nerfed over and over again, I just don't think it's it. This haze is like when you're ahead with these items, it's so unfair because you just melee creeps and you heal back all your damage constantly. I'm not even like playing that well, but yeah, I'm still up by like basically 1k. Hasn't grown that much. She's not denying at this point. She was early at the start of the game. I don't know why she stopped. She's just like trying to kill me, and I'm just not having none of it. I hate when the creeps get under the bridge. Nice dodge by her. You just have infinite ammo now with this in lane. You never have to reload. Yeah, it's okay. Trying to kill. I think I killed myself here. Yeah, this is. This perspective is. Yeah, it's fucked. Not much to say about that one. You know, we all goop and we all give. You gotta limit test a little bit. I thought I'd be tankier if the resist, but I only had 200 HP. It might seem like a lot later in the game when I'm that low. I'm like, oh, I don't die, but that's because you have like 400, 500 HP when you're 20%. It's just because I'm really tanky base. But I think definitely gonna add high velocity bullets. What the hell happened there? Let's take this goop punch. It's crazy. It's crazy unreliable is what it is. Let's see the POV here. She probably like rolls. So I want to replicate this for myself. Nah, I get. I mean, unfortunate, I guess, honestly. She's like, what the hell happened? In a 1v1 lane, once you get melee lifesteal with some damage and you're ahead and you just melee the creeps, you never die. It's still really, really oppressive once you're ahead. It's snowbally. And it does, like, it falls off really hard late game, but like in a 1v1 lane, there's just like nothing you can do about it, so you shouldn't trade. You should just farm, and you should avoid taking damage. Because you see someone who put all this like money into their melee, normally they can't poke you, but with Puddle Punch they can. So it's interesting. I think I found out, yeah, Bebop also, he does melee lights. Yeah, it's not much. Not much you can do. Let's put the zoom back in. That's not normal, is it? Yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, if you put yourself inside of them, you can hit multiple. I was fucking up here. And just like in Dota, if you don't kill the camp fully, then it doesn't ever respawn. Oof. I'm still getting used to the new turn limit. You know, still. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. Help! Someone help me! I think we've all been here before.
It's the ult's hard to control, man. Oh, and I just walk onto a kill. This just works out for me. It's one of these blessed games. I don't know what this guy's doing. He tries to parry. It's hard. They just see you run up and they're like, what do I do? If you see anyone ever miss a parry, you got 5 seconds of just heavy. It's wonderful. Especially if they increase distance on this. Okay, it's 40% increased distance. It's pretty nuts. And you get fleet footwork, and you go zoom. I think high velocity is definitely better in a lane where I can't walk up and melee the creeps as much. Because then you can focus more on like denying, and your projectile is like kind of hard to use. And then it builds into. Can I go into the shop from here? Oh, I can't. Oh well. But yeah, at this point, when a haze is behind, the character feels so bad. He doesn't do any damage. I have enough bullet resist to where like nothing does matter. And then boom, 167 damage. I'm just focusing tower. I think technically it's more than 167. I think it's 167 plus 50 if the Spirit Strike hits. So you don't see the number as a physical. It doesn't stack. It goes out on the side. Sometimes I miss it, but I don't know. And part 2. This time, surely. So, a funny thing is when you get slept in ball, it bugs out your POV. And I think it gives you... Did I accidentally cancel ball there? Yes, I got slapped here. That's okay. This gives you a bunch of time. I messed up this game a lot, to be honest, but I started farming. I went Torment Pulse, and I don't know if I like this item anymore. I might start skipping it. It does give you HP, and I do really like HP on this character. Even though none of his healing scales with max HP, but the character just works better with max HP than resistances. Because as long as you get your ult, you got resistances, check, you know? You don't need much more. And I don't know how the math works. Oh, I got slept again. Tough. We don't give a shit though. Boom. The 1-2. Boom. The 1-2, baby. Just cutting the recording so it's easier for me to edit. We get some lucky kills. This whole game has been pretty chill. Definitely not using the puddle punch enough to move around. That's like half of the use now. I was thinking that I don't want to max it anymore because I'd rather upgrade my ult to level 5 and I just don't use it as much. Giving it a slow is pretty nice, but the 35 damage is so negligible that I might not even level it up to 2. I think Splatter is still a better ability early on, especially in lane. And getting Goo Ball level 5 is definitely the most important thing now in this character. Being able to use items while on Goo Ball, you can use Blink to realign yourself. You can use the Phantom Strike to jump on top of people. You can use slows to stop people from being able to dodge you. It's really nice and useful. Trying to save my teammate here. I think I do. Trying to get LOS. It's so frustrating. Bad punch. Trying to get someone away from him. Body blocking the bullets. And he lives. She misses the knife. We don't talk about it. But never run in a straight line from Viscous. The other reason I get Torment Pulse is because it works when you're in Goo Ball and you're in Cube. And you know, you need more stuff. But man, I do feel like I just use Fleet Footwork currently and Puddle Punch to get around the map. And I think it's good enough. Definitely could do better at clearing these camps and hitting like multiple hits on the AoE. But a little teleport play here. Almost 6k. I was thinking about rushing Colossus this game and just going full melee, but I think I did something else instead. I think I didn't get Colossus until later on in the game. I think Colossus is great. The movement slow is amazing. It's really hard for people to get away from you. And I kind of prioritize slowing over my own stamina. Because if we're both moving around fast, it's just annoying to hit my stuff on this character. You want to slow someone down rather than like both be dash jumping around the map, so you can't melee. I think I inted here. I was really hoping this walker would die faster. Just kind of, I think he was reloading. But we got the kill. Bad play. So what do I end up buying here? Because, you know, I realize I need to stop dying. I have this thing where I get these items and I just need to farm for a bit. I get point blank and life strike, so I get a bunch of bullet resistance. Is Yamato even going bullet? I don't know if this is the best. No, she's going the AP build, kind of. It's pretty hybrid. I'm not a Mystic Shot enjoyer either. It's a good item. Got nerfed a bit, but it's still great. Had no fall off before, which made it ridiculous.
Let's push purple.
Just maybe not ridiculous, but it was so funny when someone zip lines away, like across the map,
Controlling a goo body.
and you just snipe them with Mystic Shot, and then they just die at the zip line 1,000 meters away. Okay, this is... I love using this ult for getting around. I think... Do I get a hit? Yeah. Hit. Melee.
Too bad at this.
Hoping she would chase me, because I just one-tap her with my melee. Do I hit her second time? Yeah. I absolutely yoink her into the next hemisphere. I want this kill so badly. She was invisible here, I do remember this. And I get the loot. Get rid of the 7 stun. We're chilling, we're half health. Hoping people chase me. It's nice for charging melees. They can hear it. Good players will still react to parry, but you can also fake the melee. You know, you realize the kind of player you're playing against. Some people always parry, some people never parry. It is a mind game. You can choose to aim it. I mainly play fighting games, so like when people say just like parry and stuff like that, like it's not how it works. You're doing the action and you can decide whether to do it or not.
Between me and my revenge.
It's not exactly like the person doing the 50-50 always has an advantage because they just choose not to do it. The other person has to keep thinking about it.
For cover.
But it's not like it is kind of a 50-50. Anyways, that's also parrying during team fights feels terrible if you miss it because you have 5 people shooting at you. We'll see. I am playing with like pretty good lobbies. I don't know what happened. This lobby definitely felt weaker. I did lose a lot of Bebop games in a row. Like I think like 8 Bebop games in a row. I was just playing Bebop and like just chilling. I was just like rushing Echo Shard, no items. Kind of trolling, I'll be honest, but I was having fun. I just was hooking people left and right, and I was do good early on, and then I'll just fall off late game because my Bebop's kind of mid. Like I hit a lot of nice hooks, and that's all I go for. I'm just like a hook savant, and I'm just useless other than hooks, which is I think a fun way to play him. Yeah, dude, this she's not playing the game. Okay, I need to zoom in a bit. Looks a bit awkward once that zoomed out, I guess. I forget what the normal zoom is. But you do a good structure damage with this build too. That's my other biggest complaint about certain characters, like Splatter. You just don't do constant DPS to structures. I don't know why I'm not parrying here. I think I was trying to. Either way, you can just tank the towers, keep your minions alive. And we have some funny interactions here. I'm really thirsty for the melee, but she flies away. She's in the patrol under the bridge. Get the second one. As soon as you heavy melee someone once, they're going to try and parry normally, you know? So, you can catch them off guard, but once they start thinking about parrying, it's good to try a lot of stuff. Trying to wall jump here. I'm just so tanky to bullet damage. Definitely could have won this, but I do end up dying here. With 10k, end up getting Colossus finally. I could have won that for sure. I was just trying to do a lot there with the wall jumps and trying to get schmoovy with it, but still working on it. You need to remember to farm a bit when you're ahead, because when you're ahead and you farm way faster than everyone else, so you end up building even more of a lead, especially when you build these kind of items. There's definitely a lack of mobility with my build on this character. Well, I really do just rely on, like, his kit has the mobility built in, so I supplement what's not there. And don't forget, you can also just do light melees. You don't always have to go for heavy. But I do like doing stuff like that. I rolled into the trap. I should get out of here, but I'm trying to kill them, I'm pretty sure. Oh, big gooper. I try to go for it again. Get the melee. It's just so tanky. And then I got shot. When I got that triple goo ball, if I just went for a melee instead, it would have. I think I could have killed them all there. Right here. A little bit of a weird fight here, you know. Well, we get the goo ball, we get trapped. And they're like, oh, he's getting away. Juicy splatter. See, when I stunned them there, if I canceled it, turned around, and did a heavy melee, I could have killed the Talon, which is doing all the damage in this case. The Shiv wasn't really hurting me that much. Neither was the Ivy, but she was definitely the priority target in this fight. I just didn't recognize it. I don't even know where she went. I was like, where'd she go? And then I get shot. So you gotta recognize. Oh my God, Goopy, what are you doing there? Definitely not a perfect game by me. Not even close. I tried going AP. I tried going more support, which works fine. I do like the Echo Shard build of just like healing sometimes. It's funny. You get cool introduction, and you get like the AoE heal, and now you get the grab. It's pretty fun. And the splatter builds can be fun too. But yeah, once you get Rejuvenator and you're ahead, it's just nice. The game's pretty much over. I'm just in the thick of it, getting big with it. So you get gooey with it, and everyone's super slow when you proc Colossus, proc the Cold Front, and you're super tanky. You don't heal much when you're in this, so you have to be careful. But you're just such a nuisance. Hey guys, Max here. I just wanted to do a quick add-in. There was a second and third game I was going to do, but I feel like I've said mostly everything I wanted to in this one. So I'm just going to call it here. Let me know what you guys thought.